Check, check. Welcome to Eagle River at Northland Pines High School as we get set for round one of the Great Northern Conference Tournament as the number 3 seeded Medford Raiders face off against the number 6 seeded Northland Pines Eagles. Get our roster set up here. There we go. So we will be over here as we have things set up a little differently than we normally do, so it makes it a little easier for us to move around the gym. So each stream, each game Medford will play today is on a separate stream. So this stream will end. You'll have to go back in and click on the next one. That'll be either against Lakeland or Anago. Lakeland, Anago playing on the floor next to us. Then you have Rhinelander, Mosinee. That's the 1-8. And then the 4-5 on the main court. That is the Merrill Blue Jays and the Northland Pines Eagles. Medford, for purposes, is the home team. They will have the serve first. As Aaliyah Pilgrim heads back, about ready to get us underway here. Aaliyah Pilgrim. Stepping up, sends that one across. That's going to be passed forward. They're going to build up here in the middle. That's going to be sent across by Petta. Chance here, sent back, and that's going to find the floor. Caleb Bumgardner, a little sneaky tip. Finds the open spot on the floor. 1-0 early here for the Medford Raiders. Leah Pilgrim back again from that far side. Sends it across. Pass forward, that's going to come back across. Chance here, Klingbeil can't get a lot on it. Calkins is there. Building up here near side, that's going to be sent across. Find the back line. Point Tomahawk. Avery Petta again sending that one across, and we will get our first change as Alicia Vormans checks. Oh, nope. Now she will check in. Little too eager. Vormans comes in on the front line. Out comes Sophie Kaiser. And it will be number 14, Shelby Borowski, to serve. These two teams just played on Tuesday. Medford taking a 5-set win. Pass comes forward. They're going to build up here near side for Bumgardner. Block back and down. Alberg and Petta combining on the block there. 2-1 Tomahawk. Borowski sends it. Building up for Klingbeil, comes off the block again and down. That time it was Petta and Vormans combining on the block. Borowski sends it across. Building up backside for Klingbeil, sends that one down the line. That might have gone out. Kept alive. It's going to be a free ball back over for the Raiders. Chance here. Building up in the middle. Klingbeil, that's going to come off the net. Dug out, building up over here near side for Petta. Petta cannot get it over. Went for the sneaky tip, didn't give it enough. As we will see the swapperoo to bring the serving specialist Ruthie Steinman into the game. Steinman stepping up, sends that one across. Low, Calkins is there. Building up in the middle, going for the tip. Medford reads it. Coming up backside for Bumgardner. That's going to be put away. Bumgardner going cross court, 3-3. Coach Hans checking that one down, and it comes off the leg. Steinman. Back again. Sending this one. Coming sideways. That's going to build up in the middle. That's going to be tipped over. Trying to find Pilgrim. Chance here. Building up for Bumgardner. Bumgardner blocked back. That is going to get under the net. Point Tomahawk. Tomahawk's points coming from the block. Now we get the switcheroo for the libero swap to bring Harabi back in. And it is Alicia Vormans back to serve for Tomahawk. Vormans sends it across. Building up, that's going to go over far side for Hanel, gets that one across. Chance here near side, that's going to come off the block. And down, point Tomahawk, 5-3. I set up to the wrong line, so we'll get a little bit better view of this one now. Sent across, too far. Point Medford. Change here, we'll see Petta come out. In comes Gebauer. Finley Arndt gets the whistle, sends this one across, little knuckleball. That's going to come over Calkins. It's going to be kept alive. It's going to be a free ball back over for Tomahawk. See which way they go on this one. They're going to go back to Calkins. Calkins down the line and down for the point. Point Tomahawk. And it will be Freya Alberg to serve. Alberg sends that one too far. Point Medford. So they have 3 wood floors here, and then this one is the sport floor, I guess you'd call it. Baumgartner will send that one right to the libero. Building up in the middle for Calkins, that's going to be dug out. Chance here, a little bit of a miss hit on the tip. That's going to come over. Calkins has to play it backwards. Chance here, it's going to be a free ball back over for the Raiders. Building up far side for Leshevitz. Leshevitz goes over the top. That's going to be tipped back over. Right there is Harabi, but can't keep it alive. Point Tomahawk. Lakeland is leading Anago 7-4 in the first game. Mosinee and Tomahawk were tied at 6. Mosinee just took the lead back. That was going to come down, and it is put away 7-6. And it is Merrill leading Pines 6-5. Be Riley Harabi to serve. Harabi sends that one short. Building up, can't get it over. We are tied at 7. It's a little different view for me, so I'm not quite used to the way the ball spins from this direction. It'll take us a little time to get used to it. Harabi's going to send that one. That one had some spin to it. Building up, Calkins into the net. Medford has the lead, 8-7. Nothing ever looked quite right there. Harabi. Knuckleball across. That was going to build up. Calkins had to go over the top, and it eats up Baumgartner. Got it up high on her, shoulder high, and it was just kind of in a no man's land. That we'll see Avery Petta come in, and Calkins will come to the back line to serve. Sienna Calkins sends that one across. Chance here, building up. That's going to come off the net. Backside, can't get a lot on it. Tip through. Another chance here. It's going to go backside for Steinman. Just wide. Point Tomahawk. Right thought there from Sophia Steinman. Just a little wide. Calkins will work from all the way over on the right side. Sends this one across. Building up for Klingbeil, block back and down. 10-8. Now, these are not tournament. Now, even though this is a tournament, this isn't tournament play best of. That one sent back across. That one's going to come through, just clipped off the net, back across. Chance here for Tomahawk, building up far side. They go over the top. Right there is Harabi, building up backside for Steinman down the line. And they're going to say no tip. Point Tomahawk. Hard to tell from this angle. Olsen made a play on it. But I think she whiffed. Sent across. That one's going to go sideways, building back up in the middle. Leshevitz. Calkins is there. That's going to be sent back over. Another chance here for the Raiders, building up on the near side for Leshevitz. Misses. 12-8. Sent across. Building up. That's going to go backside tip. Can't get over. 13-8. And Coach Jacobson McCarron needs a timeout. We'll take it with her. 13-8. Tomahawk with the lead. We'll be back right after this, right here on Sports on Focus. A quick timeout for the Raiders. Send that one back over. That's going to come back but go wide. Medford breaks the run, 13-9. And Lainey Harabi will come back in to serve it. Harabi sends that one short. Chance here coming over near side, block back and down. Arndt and, oops, not the right page. There we go. Arndt and Klingbeil combining on that one. Harabi sends it. That's going to be short. Building up backside. Can't get it over the net. 13-11. Sent. That's low. Olsen has to go down for it. Olsen will have to send the free ball across. Building up, tipped across by Arndt. Coming over here near side. That's going to come off the net. They're going to say it was touched. Coming back through, blocked, and out. Point Tomahawk. As Sophie Olsen comes back. Olsen just gets it across. Building up in the middle. Calkins, that's going to spin backwards. It's going to be a free ball back over for the Raiders. Chance here to set. Building up backside. Blocked down, but it comes down on Tomahawk side. Point Medford. That will see Aaliyah Pilgrim come back in, and she will head back to serve. 17-8 now, Lakeland over Anago. Winner of that game plays the winner of this game. Loser of that game plays the loser of this game. Serve comes over. That one's going to go sideways. Coming up over here near side, puts it away. Freya Alberg finds the open spot on the floor, 15-12. Alberg. Stepping up, sends it over. Kept alive, coming back through. Baumgartner will send it. That's going to come right back. Chance to set now. They go for Klingbeil, right to Calkins. Pushing forward, that's going to come back across. And down on Tomahawk's side, on Medford's side, excuse me, point Tomahawk. Borowski sends it. Good pass forward, building up for Baumgartner off the block. Calkins is there, tip back. Chance here now, they'll come back for Klingbeil. Right to Calkins again, Klingbeil couldn't get a lot on it. Can't get it over, point Medford. 16-13. As the swapperoo to bring the serving specialist Ruthie Steinman in. Steinman to the back line to serve. Sent. That's going to come back over and tip down. Point Medford, 16-14. Stepping up, Steinman into the net. Point Tomahawk. And it will be Avery Petta to serve. Serve comes over, coming back and down, point Tomahawk. 18-14. Petta. Cross. Building up for Baumgartner, goes for the tip and finds the floor. The little sneaky tip from Kayla Baumgartner works, and it will be the swapperoo to bring Sophia Steinman back in. And we will see Finley Arndt back to serve. Serve comes across. That's going to go right up towards the net. Come back across. It's going to be a free ball over. Chance here, coming backside for Steinman. Couldn't get a lot on it. Building up here backside off the block. And down, point Tomahawk. Well, Mosinee has taken control of their match 22-10, 20-12 Lakeland over Anago, and 16-15 Merrill over Pines. Those are all first game. Building up backside here for Baumgartner, just wide. No, check that. Was tipped on the way through. And we get a pause as they find the volleyball. And Olsen comes back in. And Kayla Baumgartner steps back, sends this one across short. Building up, that's going to come over your near side. Calkins just has to push, finds the back corner. There was just that little bit of an opening there in that back corner, and Calkins found it. 20-16. As Vorman sends that one across. Building up, reaching back, that's going to come back and find the floor. And Coach Jacobson McCarron's going to use her second timeout. We will take it with her. 21-16, Tomahawk with the lead. We will be back right after this right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
21-16, Tomahawk with the lead here in game one. We started mentioning it got interrupted by play. These are best of 5. So these are just like a normal conference game as that comes across and down. Steinman finding the open spot on the floor, 21-17. Change here will bring Kaiser back in. And Harabi comes back in. Mosinee wins game 1, 25-12. Serve comes over. Building up here, backside. Calkins into the net. 21-18. And Anago making a late push. 24-16, they're serving right now. And 19-18, Merrill as the ace is down from Harabi, 21-19. 24-17, and Lakeland is going to take a timeout. Serve comes over. Passed forward, just popped her over. Chance here, sent back. Chance to build. They're going to build in the middle for Calkins. Calkins puts it away. 22-19. 13, Avery Petta comes back in. Calkins comes back to serve. 19-19 now, Pines and Merrill over on court 1. Setting up and sending. Chance here. Building up, coming backside. That's going to be blocked back, comes back over. Chance now for Tomahawk. That's going to come through. Popped up in the air. It's going to be Bumgarner from the backside. That's going to get down. Point Medford. 22-20. This is actually a really good setup for this. You got all 4 floors side by side. It's easy to see. Keep an eye on what everyone's doing. This is a replacement for the old 2 GNC meets where you'd play the other conference games. Now they just play a straight 3-round tournament. Sent over. That one's going to go towards the net. Building up backside, comes off the net. That's going to be popped up into the air. Building up, that's going to go far side for Avery Leshevich, gets over. That's going to come back up. They're going to go over in the middle, go for the tip. It's going to come back around, build up. They're going to come, tips comes over. Raiders couldn't get a lot on that one. Coming back through, Calkins from the back line, into the net. 22-21. Laney Harabi back to serve again. Anago 24-20 now, Lakeland with the lead. As that one is down for the ace, and we are tied at 22, and Tomahawk is going to take the timeout. Tomahawk takes the timeout here. We'll take it with them. Actually, no, we'll keep it here. And we're going to sneak over and take a look at Anago and Lakeland. I don't have rosters in front of you, but Lakeland looking to close this one out. They'll send that one across and get it down. Lakeland will get game 1. Anago made it interesting there at the end. Now we will pan all the way over. You can see way over there. I don't know how much you can see. 22-20. Pines now leading Merrill, but we'll come back to action here. Mosinee and Rhinelander just about to get started on their second game. Mosinee got the first. 22-22 here, coming out of the Tomahawk timeout. Serve comes over. That one's low. It's just going to get over. Chance here for the Raiders. Pass forward, building up. They're going to go far side for Avery Leshevitz. That's going to get tipped. Come up, building over here near side, reaching back into the net. Point Medford. 23-22. Over on the 4-5 matchup. Coming through, that one's going to be right at Laney Harabi. Building up in the middle, that's going to be tipped across. Whistle, and that's going to be a point, and that's going to be a double. 23-23. Stepping up is Olsen. Sends that one over. That's going to take an interesting spin. Sent across. Chance here for Tomahawk to set. Building up over here near side. Goes for the tip. Right there is Laney Harabi. Building up in the middle. Block back. That's going to get back over. Nice job there by the Raiders. Building up in the middle. Go for the tip. Right there is Riley Harabi, Coming back. Bumgarner. That's going to spin backwards. Game point Medford. And that will bring Aaliyah Pilgrim in to serve it. Pilgrim. Sent down the line, spins sideways. Medford gets game one. Medford comes from behind to get game one. We're going to step aside. We don't have a good view of any of the ongoing action, so we'll step aside for a little bit. We'll be back with game two right after this, right here on Sports on Focus. With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
Thorpe, we are your hometown dealer at Courtesy Ford. And at Courtesy Ford, we are community driven. We put the customer first and our community first for a stress-free shopping experience for your next vehicle. We can't wait to see you soon. Join us this month for exclusive offers on new Ford vehicles and pre-owned inventory and become a Courtesy VIP. Shop now at courtesyautoandtruck.com.
Do you know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more? At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Well, I guarantee you we have 3 football games possibly now this weekend. We'll have the battle for the cheese grater Medford-Mosinee. That is Friday night. We'll have Colby and Waiwega-Fremont Friday night. And then apparently, according to reports I'm seeing, Saturday afternoon we will have Gilman and Siren in a level 1 8-player playoff game. So some interesting stuff there as we get our first look at how the WIA is going to divide up teams and brackets as this serve comes over. Chance here now, building up in the middle. That one gets spun up off the block, coming back side, sent back over. Harabi is there. Ball is barely kept alive. That one's going to get back over on the free ball. Chance here for Tomahawk. Building up in the middle for Alberg, just gets it over. 1-0 Tomahawk. Looking at some other ones. Pines does get the win in game 1. Sent across. Building up. That's going to come up here. Block is going to find the floor. So Pines, Medford, Mosinee, and Lakeland all win in that first round. One I'm not sure about on seeding. That one gets pushed forward. Coming back around. Block back. That's going to come over and out. Point Medford. So all the top seeds winning except Merrill. Northland Pines getting the win over Merrill in that first one. That's a 4-5 matchup. Sent across. That one's going to spin sideways, building up backside. Sent through. That's repopped high up into the air. Push towards the net. Arndt will just send it back over. Another chance here for Tomahawk. That's going to go off the block and down. Point Medford. As As Anago taking a bit of a lead there, 6-4. I think the Raiders would love for that to go 4 or 5. They can close this one out early. Sent across. Building up in the middle. Both these teams would have been closed out early. And down, point Tomahawk. That one found the floor. 3-2 Medford. That we'll see this time. It will be Sophia Kaiser to serve. Serve comes over. Building up. Going to go backside for Bumgarner. Goes for the tip. He's going to spin sideways. Calkins just has to send it back over. Chance here now. Building up. It's going to be Bumgarner through, and it is point Medford. Finds the floor. Almost getting down to that one was Kaiser. And the libero Swapperoo to bring the serving specialist Steinman in. Sent across. Olsen coming up for Calkins. Calkins reaches back, can't get a lot on it. Tip back over and down. Finley Arndt, the little back bend, little flip, and it finds the open floor. And we will get the Swapperoo again to bring Riley Harabi back in. Olsen tying her shoe and getting some coaching at the same time. Or no, never. I thought that was point Medford. They pointed Medford's way, but alas, I was wrong. Again, I'm in a weird position. I'm not used to this as that one comes sideways. Building up over here near side. That's going to come off the block. Coming back around through. That's going to be pushed over here near side. That's going to be tipped on the way through. Building back up in the middle and down. Point Tomahawk. We are tied at 4. Sent across. That's going to go sideways. Kept alive, and it won't. Tomahawk gets the lead back 5-4. Olsen. Send this one. Finds the floor. 6-4. Well, on that one I missed, I think I was watching the wrong lines. There's so many different lines on this floor. Too far, point Medford. There's tennis lines there, so I'm seeing tennis, volleyball. There is basketball. There is, I believe that is pickleball. Believe that's it. Nope, there's another angled line on there for something. Oh, shot put. There's a shot put line on there as well as that gets tipped back and down. Point Medford. We're tied at 6. They've got shot put shooting on this side of the floor at least. There's some dotted lines on the other side of the floor for the track stuff that also goes on in here. So you got the full track as this one is sent. Calkins pushes it forward. That's going to come back around. Can't get a lot on it. Places it on the back line though. Point Tomahawk. Nifty little move there. As this will be Gabauer to serve. Into the net, point Medford. Lakeland has come back on top, 10-8. Moseny leading Rhinelander 15-10, and Merrill leading Pines 7-5. Kayla Bumgarner sends the serve, almost gets that one down. Building up, that's going to go over the top. Bumgarner is there. Swinging up, that's going to be sent over. Go over towards the net, building up for Calkins. Misses the back line. Point Medford. No, In the net, point Tomahawk. So Calkins will go to the back line to serve. Sent. Good pass forward, tipped across. Chance here. Building up. Harabi is there, but it goes backwards. Point Tomahawk, 9-7. Sent. Too far. Point Medford. Lakeland up 12-9. 17-11 Mosinee over Rhinelander, and 10-5 Merrill over Pines. Sent across. Building up. That's going to come over here near side. Off the tip. Building back up. That's going to go backside for Steinman. Gets it down. We are tied at 9. Harabi back to serve again. Harabi, cross. That one's going to spin sideways. Coming up, just has to be sent over. Chance here. Building up in the middle. That's going to come down on Tomahawk side. Point Medford, 10-9. Yeah, so the winner and losers swap spots on these two floors and the other two floors. Then the third round, things get messy in terms of where teams go, as that one's going to be sent a wide. Point Medford. I think Medford might have gotten away with a tip there. Looked like it might have come off a fingertip. That's such a hard call to make, though. So that one's going to go right to Olsen. Building up here for Petta. Petta puts it away. Big swing there from Avery Petta. And we will see Freya Alberg come back in, but it'll be back here for Ella Peisig to serve. Up, Peisig sends that one over. Chance building up, that's going to come back across. Chance here for Tomahawk, that's going to come over. Couldn't get a lot on it. Chance for Medford now. Building up in the middle, put away. Taylor Klingbeil goes up for that one. And the swapperoo will bring Lainey Harabi back in to serve. The substitution, I should say. I'm in my wrong spot in the rotation. You get that weird swap. So what they do, what Medford does is set, serve. That one goes sideways. Coming back up in the middle, just gets it over and down, point Tomahawk. So when the libero has to come out and you have to have one of the regular players serve, the two players that Harabi liberos for, neither of them are the player you'd want serving that spot. So with the extra substitutions, with a couple players playing full rotations, Medford brings Sophia Steinman in. So you got to do some substituting and stuff like that to make it all work. Set, block back, flies sideways. Chance here, that's just going to be sent across. Calkins on the back line. Build it up over here near side for Vormans, and that's going to get down, and we are tied at 12. So you always get that weird one after Steinman is done serving. She will come up, substitute in, and then for Klingbeil, and then Klingbeil goes right back around and out. It's a weird, one of those weird flukes of the volleyball rules, as this one is going to build up. Near side, that's going to be blocked back. Chance here, they're going to come back over again. That's going to come over and down. Hannah Eagle puts that one away. 13-12 Medford. Wait for everything, 16-13. Lakeland over Anago, looking to go up 2-0. 21-14, Mosinee over Rhinelander. Serve comes over. It's going to pop up into the air, building up. A little bit of confusion. It's a free ball over. Chance here for the Raiders. Going up backside. That's going to go over the top. Spin backwards. Olsen will keep it alive. It will get pushed over. Coming back around. They're going to go cross court. Put away. Kayla Bumgardner with the big swing. And 15-9 Merrill over Pine. So that if that score holds, that one would at least go 4. So Aaliyah Pilgrim back to serve. Pilgrim comes over. That one, it's going to be a free ball back over for the Raiders. Popped up. Running over for Klingbeil. Klingbeil can't get a lot on it, couldn't time it up. Coming back in the middle, that's going to be blocked. Right there is Harabi. Another chance here, building up for Klingbeil. Klingbeil, that's going to get down. 15-12, Klingbeil went for placement more than power there, split the back line and got it down. Though Pine's on the comeback trail over on the other side. That is 15-10 now. Serve comes over. Comes back towards the net. That's going to pop high up into the air, get punched over. Chance here for Medford. Medford coming over for Bumgardner. Blocked down on Tomahawk side. 16-12. And Tomahawk's going to take a timeout. First timeout of this one. Tomahawk takes it. 16-12. Medford with the lead. We'll be back right after this, right here on Sports on Focus.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer,
Accidentally ran an extra one. That one's going to come back up here. Block. That's going to come back down on Tomahawk's side. Getting a free ball back over. Chance here now. Some confusion on that. It's going to pop up. Ball will knock it over. Point Tomahawk. Kayla Bumgardner almost got that one back over. The switcheroo to bring Sophia Kaiser in, and she will serve. 16-13 Medford. Kaiser sends it. Building up in the middle. They're going to go backside and down. Taylor Klingbeil going with the little dunk over, and that will bring the serving specialist in, Sophia Steinman. Watch when Sophia's done. We'll talk about that little switch they have to do. So Steinman comes in. She will serve. Steinman sent across. Lowell almost got that one down. Come back for Calkins. Had to reach back for it. Too far. Point Medford, 18-13. Mosinee with the 2-0 lead. They win game 2, and Simon sends that one into the net. 18-14. Lakeland leading 20-15. Merrill leading 20-12. Olsen to serve. Sent. Chance here, building up. Come from the back line, too far. 18-15. Olsen. Sent across. That's going to go sideways. Building up, it'll be sent back. Chance here. Building up in the middle for Calkins. Goes for the tip. Did not get it over. Point Medford, 19-15. As Lainey Harabi comes out, Steinman comes back in. Sophia Steinman, and it'll be Finley Arndt back to serve. Comes across, that's going to spin backwards, and it's going to get down for the down 20-15. Sent. That one had a bit of knuckle to it. Olsen trying to get that one up. It's going to be a free ball back over. Harabi's there. Building up in the middle, block back. Steinman was there that time. And it's going to be point Tomahawk. Medford was in the net. Aren't that time getting a little too close, as Gebauer will check in. Stepping up, sending it. Building up, that's going to cut near the net. Tip comes back down. Point Tomahawk. Nice little block on that tip there, 20-17. These are the days you don't want to play any more games than you absolutely have to. You can get to be a long day if you start going 4 or 5, as that's going to go well wide point. Medford. A regular tournament you don't mind so much. You play 15, 20 extra points. But in these, you can get, you can play a ton of extra. And then you lose your breaks as well. Baumgartner sends it down for the ace, 22-17. Sent across. That one was well played, building up for Calkins. And that's going to get down. Went for the sneaky tip. You expect Calkins to come up swinging, and she goes for the little tip there. Medford not ready, 22-18. As Lakeland trying to close out game 2. They are up 24-17. Calkins sends. Baumgartner there, building up. They're going to go backside for Hanel into the net. 22-19. And Lakeland wins game 2. Calkins sends that one. Building up backside for Hanel. Off the block, comes back. Comes over though. Chance here for Tomahawk, building up. They can't get a lot on it. Baumgartner's there. Building up, they're going to come here near side for Eagle. Eagle gets it over, couldn't get a lot on it. Coming over here near side, that's be blocked, out of play. Point Tomahawk, 22-20. Stepping up, Calkins sends that one. Popped high up into the air. Building up, it'll be a free ball back over wide. All of a sudden it's 22-21. We've got ourselves a match. 22-16. We've had one for a while, but Tomahawk getting back in at 23-16. Merrill looking to even the 4-5. Calkins sends. Harabi ends up on the floor with that one. It's going to be a free ball over chance here for Tomahawk. Building up in the middle. That's going to spin backwards. We are tied at 22. And Medford's going to take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back right after this right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
22-22. Calkin sends that one. Building up, that's going to come over your near side for Eagle. That's going to go sideways and down. Point Medford. And you get Klingbeil back in as Harabi will go to the back line to serve. Harabi sends that one over. That's going to come up towards the net. Tip down, but just wide. 23-23. Right thought there, just got it a little too much on it. As number 14, Shelby Burr, oh no, excuse me, that is 4. Ella Peisig back to serve. Too far. Game point Medford. And it will be Lainey Harabi to serve it. Pines on the comeback trail, 23-20. Sent across. That one's going to spin up. They're going to get it over far side. It's going to be a free ball over chance here for the Raiders. Building up for Klingbeil. That one's going to be dug out. There'll be another free ball over. Another chance here for the Raiders. Building up, it'll be Klingbeil again. That one's going to be dug out by Olsen. Calkin sends it into the net. Couldn't quite line that one up. 25-23. Raiders get game 2. They get the 2-0 lead. We're going to step aside. We will actually, no, we're going to spin over, give you a little bit of Anago and Lakeland. I'm going to find some rosters here real quick. Medford, there's Lakeland, there's Anago. 1-1 in the third. Winner of this game gets the winner of the one we're showing you right now, as that one's going to be sent across. Chance here, building up, block back. That was by Meyer. Excuse me, that was not by Meyer, that was by Hallman. And that one gets down, point Lakeland. So Lakeland will go up 3-1 here. Or was that 2? No, 2-1. Lakeland will send Allison Seberg back to serve. Building up backside, that's going to come across. Chance here, tip back up, that's going to be blocked down. Point for Anago. Holman with the kill, 2-2. Got a couple minutes here. We're going to stay with this Anago-Lakeland match. As we said, if both teams who won the first two win, it will be Lakeland Medford and Tomahawk Anago. But Anago with the lead there as Lakeland misplays that one. And now we will, no, we'll keep it here. We're not ready to go just yet. Anago sends number 6, that is Marley Strasberg, back to serve. She will send that one. And Anago can't quite get it out back. Casey Jaworski just didn't quite time that one right. 3-3. Coach Jacobson McCarran using all the timeout. That lets us bring you a little extra volleyball here. Number 2 for Lakeland, that's Greta Johnson, sends that one over. It's going to spin up a little bit. It's going to be a free ball back over for Lakeland. Lakeland building up in the middle, block back. And nope, in the net. So someone was in the net, 4-3 Anago. And Medford breaks the huddle, so we will come back over for this one. Blocked back and down, out. Point 4-4 over there. These third games always get weird when somebody's up 2-0. It's very easy for the team that's up 2-0 to maybe take a break, think, okay, we got this in the bag, and things get hairy. It's also easy for the team that's down 2-0 to be like, well, not our day, and pack up shop and go home. Or in this case, move to the next round. So it's always interesting. So libero swaps are done. One libero swap is done. Moseny looking to clinch They're 3-0. They're up 12-7 on Rhinelander. Merrill does hold on and win, so it's 1-1 over on the main floor. That is Pines and Merrill, so that one will go at least 4. I believe that they will wait for all the matches to be done and then start the next round, as that one's going to go sideways off the serve from Aaliyah Pilgrim. Pilgrim will get the send back over, building up. That's going to come in the middle, block back. Harabi's there, tip over on the line. Point Medford. And Aaliyah Pilgrim will head back as I grab the right rosters now. Pilgrim sends it. That one's going to spin sideways, building up in the middle, off the net, finds the floor, 1-1. Quick change here. We'll see Gaybauer come out. And that is 9 Vormans come in. It is Borowski to serve. Borowski had that big run in the first game as that one's kept alive. Medford able to get it across. That one went sideways early, and that's going to be a free ball back over for the Raiders. Chance for the Raiders to build up. Chance here, and that one's going to be tipped on its way through. Point Medford. And we will see the swapperoo to bring the serving specialist in, along with Kaylin Hanel to replace the libero. So Riley Harabi gets her 1 in 6 rotation rest. Sent over. Building up near the net. That's going to come around. Tip. Comes back over. Bumgarner sends that one down. It's going to go sideways. And it is going to go into the net. Point Medford. 3-1. Sent over. Spinning sideways. Building up. That's going to be sent. Coming back around. That's going to be down. Kayla Bumgarner paints the back line. 4-1. Across, building towards the net. That's going to get over. Chance here, building up. That's going to spin off the net. Get it back over. Good job there by Tomahawk. Building up over your near side. Bumgarner. That's going to come back and down. Point Tomahawk. 4-2. (8-8) Lakeland and Anago. 17-7 Mosinee over Rhinelander, and 4-2 Merrill over Northland Pines. Serve here from Petta. Gets that one across, building up backside. It'll be tipped back over. And that's going to be a net violation. Point Medford. 5-2. As Petta will come out, we will see Sophie Kaiser check in. And it will be Finley Arndt to come out, back to serve. Make sure everything's right. Arndt steps up, sends it. Good pass forward, building up backside for Calkins off the net. Gave the Raiders a chance. That's going to come over far side. Bumgarner. Bumgarner just has to send it. Another chance here. They're going to go backside this time. That's going to split the back line. Point Tomahawk. Nice swing there from Alicia Vormans, finding the open spot on the back line. I think Medford was kind of cheating over Calkins' way. This will be, I believe, Freya Alberg. Yes, it is. Alberg sends it. Building up in the middle. Finds the floor. 6-3. Steinman that time finding the floor. And a change will bring Avery Leshevitz in. Out comes Aaliyah Pilgrim. It'll be Kayla Bumgarner to serve. Bumgarner stepping up, sends it over. Chance here, they're going to build right in the middle for Calkins, puts it away. 6-4. As Foreman's comes back to serve. Foreman's into the net. Point Medford, 7-4. Lakeland starting to pull away now, 12-8 over Anago. 19-10, Mosinee over Rhinelander. 6-5, Merrill leading Northland Pines. 7-4, Medford over Tomahawk here. That one's going to go sideways and down for the ace. Riley Harabi plants the ace, 8-4. Harabi sends short. Building up, they're going to bring it over here near side. Off the net and down, 8-5. You know, sometimes that net is your friend. It was there for Tomahawk. Sometimes that ball just rolls along and comes back to your side. But it will be Sienna Calkins back to serve. Calkins sends. Building up in the middle. That's going to come over here near side. That's going to be sent across. Spin sideways. Coming up. That's going to come through the block. Raiders keep it alive. Coming back up. And that's point Tomahawk. 8-6. Get the scoreboard right. Tomahawk sends. That one's going to spin sideways and down. 8-7. That goes wide. Point Medford. So Merrill leading 9-5. Mosinee leading Rhinelander 21-12. Lakeland leading Anago 13-10. As Laney Harabi's back to serve here. Cross. That gets down. Ace for Laney Harabi. 10-7. I'm gonna tempt fate serve, comes across, just gets over the net. Building up, that is gonna come back over, that's gonna go wide. Point Medford, 11-7. That's one maybe if you're Tomahawk, you just try and get backwards a little bit and try and reset. That ball really wasn't in a good hitting position. And that one's going to drop in. Little confusion there between Calkins and Gaybauer. And Tomahawk is going to take the timeout. We're going to swing over here, get you a little bit of Anago and Lakeland. Lakeland looking to close this one out in 3, but Anago hanging around. It's 15-11. I was going to say, with the way this is laid out, normally you see more balls flying in between courts at your big tournaments. This one, not so much. There's a lot of room between courts here. This is a beautiful field house up here. But you start looking ahead to the playoffs. Obviously, a lot of seed meetings this weekend. Pines and Tomahawk in that brutal half group in Division 3. This one comes back over here. That's going to go into the net. Point Medford. You look, that normal seeding group, half a section, split again. So you have Colby Marathon, Stratford, Pines, Tomahawk, as that one's going to paint the back line. Another ace for Laney Harabi, 14-7. Let's go back through that. It's Tomahawk, Pines, Colby, Stratford Marathon, and Stanley Boyd, all in one region. So that's going to be brutal for them. And for most of as Mosinee does advance, 25-13, so they will take on the winners. That one comes over here of Pines Merrill. Sent back over. Chance here, building up. That's going to be Bumgardner. Bumgardner, just long. Little too much mustard on that one. So yeah, Mosinee will get the winner of Pines Merrill. Rhinelander will get the loser as Freya Alberg comes back in. Sophie Olsen back to serve. Olsen sent across and down for the ace. 14-9. (17-13). Lakeland over Anago. That's game 3. 13-11, Merrill over Pines. That is game 3 as well, but that's a 1-1. And something going on here. A brief conversation between the officials. That one's going to get over, pushed back. Chance here now in the middle. Right there is Lainey Harabi. Chance to build. That's going to come over for Klingbeil. Tip, but just wide. 14-10. Track the ball down. And go on a little bit of a comeback trail. 17-15. Stepping up. Olsen gets that one across. Building up, coming backside. That's going to be blocked back, sent back over. Chance here for Tomahawk. Building up in the middle, going for the tip. Tip back, another chance here. It's going to come over your near side. That comes over. Lainey Harabi is there. Riley Harabi, excuse me. Bumgardner sends it over. Another chance. Back over. That one's going to come back over for Leshevitz. Blocked back, out of bounds. Point Medford. 15-10. And now they're going to talk again. So it is Medford's point. Now we will get the substitution. That will bring Aaliyah Pilgrim in. (2015) Lakeland. Merrill, it looks like getting back in sorts. 16-9. They lead here in game 3. Sent across. Building up. That's going to go over far side. Dug out. Coming into the middle. That's going to come through. Calkins will send it into the official. 16-10. So just a reminder, as we wrap up, we will wrap things up here quick. Move all of our equipment, start a new stream that'll be available on Focus.News/sports, as that one's just wide. 16-11, trying to paint the line. And we will see Shelby Borowski back to serve. Exact person I think if you are Tomahawk, you want back there right now. Borowski sends it. Building up, that's going to come over here. Bumgardner just has to send it across. Calkins there. Building up, that will be sent over by Vormans. Chance here, coming over near side. Bumgardner puts it away. The big swing from Kayla Bumgardner puts that one away, 17-11. And all the swapping to bring the serving specialist, Ruthie Steinman. Got the wrong Steinman. Steinman. Building, sends it. Pass forward. That's going to come over, sent across. Short, almost got it there. That one's going to come up in the middle. Finds the hole. Kaylin Hanel puts that one away, 18-11. Medford 7 away from clinching. A first-round win and a match with most likely Lakeland. That one just gets over. Calkins gets down to it, and it comes back, and Bumgarner puts it away again. Good job by Sienna Calkins to even get down to that one. But a little too much on it, and Kayla Bumgarner right there to put it away. Steinman sent down the line. That one's going to spin up, building up for Vormans. That's going to go too far. 20-11. Match point for Lakeland. Spins around. Keep an eye on that one. That one's going to get over. Lakeland trying to close that one out. Can't get it over. And that one is down for the ace, 21-11. So 24-17, Lakeland leading in game 3 there. 20-11, Merrill leading over on court 1. Stepping up, Steinman under the net. Tried to go soft, 21-12. And Avery Petta back to serve. Sent across for the ace. 21-13. 24-19. Anago again late, putting a little comeback together. Being up, sending that one too far. 22-13. And we will see the substitution to bring Kaiser back in. And Lakeland clinches their win. So winner of this match gets Lakeland in round 2. Loser gets Anago. There may be a delay on that one, as it looks like the serve comes over. That one's going to pop up. Calkins pops it over. Goes backwards. Chance here. Flip back over and down. Kaylin Hanel, the little back set over the net. Looks like we will have one match for sure will go 4. That is that 4-5 as this one's going to come across. Building up here near side, tipped over. Chance here. Popped up into the air. Bumgarner sends it across. Right there is Kaiser. Coming over back here for Vormans. Vormans into the net. Match point Medford. And Finley Arndt will serve it. Arndt sends it across. Olsen towards the net. Building up. Vormans. Vormans gets it across. Chance here. Bumgarner. Bumgarner sends it back off the tip. It will find the floor. Medford will advance. They hold serve as the higher seed. They will get a rematch with Lakeland that I'm sure a lot of people are looking forward to after the rough time the Raiders had up in Minocqua. So Medford wins. Lakeland wins. Mosinee wins. The top seeds all winning so far, and the top seed in the 4-5 winning currently, 22-14. We are going to end this broadcast so I can move to the other spot we got to be, I believe. We're going to find out exactly where we're going, and if we have to move and move. So I want to thank you for joining us. We'll see you again in about